Hey everyone, welcome back to LoungeShack. Today, we're diving into some of the best lesser-known open-world crime games out there. These aren't your usual GTA or Saints Row picks. These are the underrated, the overlooked, and the hidden gems that deserve way more attention. Whether you want to run from the cops, run a cartel, or just run wild, this list has got you covered. Let's not waste time. Here are 10 great lesser-known open-world crime games. Sleeping Dogs is one of those games that deserved way more love than it got. You play as Wei Shen, an undercover cop in the middle of a deadly gang war in Hong Kong. The game mixes hand-to-hand combat, open-world exploration, and a surprisingly deep story. What makes it stand out is how smooth the melee system feels. It's like Arkham-style combat with martial arts flair. You can fight, shoot, race, and do side missions like karaoke and cockfighting. The city is packed with little details and different districts to explore. And if you grab the definitive edition, it runs great on modern platforms with all the DLC baked in. American Fugitive takes you back to those old-school top-down GTA vibes, but with a fresh coat of paint. You play as a guy who escapes from prison after being framed for his father's murder, and now you're out for revenge. The game has you stealing cars, breaking into houses, running from cops, and taking odd jobs from shady characters. The world is small-town America, and it feels like something out of an 1880s action flick. There's a solid wanted system, destructible environments, and even some light puzzle solving when breaking into homes. It's simple, but really satisfying, especially if you like sandbox chaos without all the fluff. Cartel Tycoon flips the formula. It's not about being on the streets, it's about running the whole show. You build and expand your own drug empire in a fictional Latin American country. It's like Sim City meets Narcos. You'll need to manage supply chains, move product, avoid the DEA, and deal with rival gangs and politicians. There's also permadeath for your character, so when your kingpin dies, a new one takes over with their own traits. It's super addictive once you get into the flow. The mix of strategy, crime drama, and business management is surprisingly fun and way deeper than it looks. Tokyo Extreme Racer. Drift 2 isn't your typical crime game, but it belongs on this list for its underground racing scene. You're battling rival crews on winding Japanese mountain roads, racing for reputation and control. There's no police chases or gunplay, but everything here feels illegal and dangerous. You earn money by winning races and upgrade your car with better parts, which you'll need to take on the tougher gangs. It's all about style, precision, and mastering the drift. If you're into tuner culture or just want something different, this game is a hidden gem from the PS2 era. Scarface. The World Is Yours asks one simple question. What if Tony Montana didn't die at the end of the movie? You take control of him right after the mansion shootout, rebuild your empire, and take back Miami. It's got a full sandbox world, complete with drug runs, shootouts, and shady business deals. The dialogue is over the top, the soundtrack is amazing, and you can even insult people mid-mission for fun. You build your empire by buying fronts, managing your rep, and smuggling product. It's honestly one of the most underrated GTA likes ever made, and fans still call it the Scarface game we didn't know we needed. Jalopy is a weird one, but it works. You and your uncle are driving a beat-up old car through Eastern Europe in the 90s, smuggling goods and trying to keep your ride from falling apart. There's not much action, but the tension comes from trying to get past border guards with contraband while keeping your car alive. You have to manage repairs, fuel, tires, and cargo space. Every road trip feels like a gamble, and the minimal graphics somehow make it more immersive. It's part road trip sim, part smuggling game, and all vibes. Definitely not for everyone, but if it clicks, you'll be hooked. This is The Police puts you in the shoes of a police chief in a city falling apart. You've got 180 days until retirement and a choice to make. Follow the law or make dirty deals and cash out. It's a strategy and management game with a strong narrative. You assign officers to crimes, decide who to trust, and try not to get killed or exposed. The tone is grim and full of moral gray areas. There are multiple endings depending on how corrupt or clean you are. It's not action-packed, but it's super engaging and really makes you think about every decision. Boiling Point. Road to Hell is one of those games that was way ahead of its time. Janky, sure, but insanely ambitious. It's set in a massive open world in a fictional South American country, and you can align yourself with cartels, government forces, or just freelance it. There's driving, shooting, trading, smuggling, you name it. You even have to manage hunger, sleep, and weapon condition. The game was buggy on release, but it had systems we wouldn't see in other games for years. If you can get past the rough edges, it's a chaotic crime sandbox that lets you do almost anything. Pathologic 2 isn't a traditional crime game, but it's all about survival in a lawless, plague-ridden town. You play as a doctor accused of murder, trying to uncover the truth while everything around you falls apart. There's no real crime empire to build, but the entire game is soaked in paranoia, desperation, and moral compromise. You can rob people, lie, steal, or sacrifice others to save yourself. The town changes daily, and your choices have serious consequences. It's dark, stressful, and completely unique. Not for the faint of heart, but absolutely unforgettable if you stick with it. The Getaway. Black Monday is like a British crime drama turned into a video game. You play as multiple characters, including a cop and a gangster, navigating London's gritty underworld. The game goes all in on realism. No HUD, no flashy icons, just tense shootouts, car chases, and cinematic storytelling. The driving is tight, the environments are detailed, and the voice acting sells the whole experience. It's like GTA with a Guy Ritchie vibe. It's rough around the edges, but if you like story-driven crime games, it's a classic worth dusting off. And there you have it, 10 lesser-known open-world crime games that bring something fresh, weird, or just plain fun to the genre. If you've played any of these or have your own hidden gem to recommend, drop it in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next one. Catch you in the next video.